Excuse-me, não uyaka. Excuse-me, não kuda kaiwe. Excuse-me, da perera. Excuse-me, chimboli tserera. Ini da perera.
Yeah, boy. As usual, every Friday we host Zolconnect. Unfortunately, Christina not going to be around today, so I had to step up and try to make everything exciting for you guys. So, Mr. Adrian Tate.
Yo, man.
Thank you for the wonderful intro. Let's find out who you are. Who is Mr. Adrian Tate?
Adrian Tate is he's a musician. He's a singer, a songwriter. You know, a guitar player. You know, he's also a pianist. I play piano, and you know, five other instruments like drums, chichi. I also am a producer. I spend most of my time in the studio. So Adrian spends most of his time in the studio. But anyway, he loves chicken also. So I don't know, and he loves performing. He loves to be on stage and you know doing interviews.
Well, that's cool. But so clearly enough, you're a guy who's been in music, and it's a passion, it's a love, it is something that you really enjoy doing. Just listen to what you're saying, that you've played instruments, you've done this and that. You're in the production house, everything. So my question would be, how did this all start out? It all just doesn't come out like a bang. I mean,
of course,
something must have inspired you. How did it all start out?
Well, you know, I think you know sometimes you know, God gives you a gift, but it needs to be turned into a talent. So I think my mom was one of the most influential person when it comes to my music. You know, she used to take me to choir practices growing up and all that. So I fell in love with music. I didn't know the gift was there, so I just fell in love with it. And then she used to buy me like, you know, fake to my guitar, you know, and all that and chichi. So I used to play, and then, you know, like that passion was really, you know, ignited. And then when I was 9, I picked up my first guitar, which was my uncle's, and I used to get beaten. Hell, and they roll, boys.
That's one time I get guitar.
Yeah, and they went to roll. So every time from school, I would come back, take his guitar, lock myself in the room, start playing and experimenting, and then that's how I taught myself how to play. You know, listening to other music and playing and all that.
So you never went to music school?
I never went to.
So everything is like self-taught.
Everything that I do right now is self-taught.
Wow, that's just like amazing. So listening to that, I can note that you're a guy who's really drawn into music with passion.
Definitely.
You had some influences. There's a lot of young people out there who have the same talent as you do, and God knows they're also out there listening. But something stops them from getting into the music industry as a career opportunity or as a career choice. What drew you into the industry as a career choice?
What drew me, I think, you know, most of all, like anything that you do in life, it's all about passion. You know, it's all about your zeal and your passion towards the thing. Like you being here, it's a passion for something. You know, maybe your passion is advertisement, marketing, you get what I mean? So anything you do has to start with passion. You know, when you recognize where your passion is, it draws you to what you're supposed to do. So for me, music was my passion, and that's what drew me to want to do it. So I knew already I'm going to do this.
So there was no fear in the sense that I'm going to get into this industry as a career choice, and some way, somehow, I might make money, I might not make money out of it, but I'm just going to go into it. Was there any point where you say to yourself, hey, I'm afraid of all this?
No, actually, you know what? There was no point. I actually don't remember being afraid, because at the end of the day, I just wanted to be around music, you know, like I can tell you that one thing that I don't like is walking around without earphones. If I lose my earphones, trust me, my day is going to go bad. You get what I mean? So I always wanted to be around studios and know that. And my first time I got into a studio, you know, it was live for me. Like I was like, oh my God, this is happening. This is exactly what this is where I need to be. You get what I mean? And when I was 18, that's when I actually did my first song that was played on radio. So it's actually something
that's So what's been your inspiration? Outside your mom, I heard you say your mom, but is there any other artist or anything else that actually inspired you, like to actually play the way you play, sing the way you sing? Who's inspired you?
Definitely, man. Like everyone who knows me who's on my social media knows this. Like I've been inspired so much by Michael Jackson. I always play.
You're the second person I've interviewed who said
that. Michael Jackson, Chris Brown has inspired me. John Legend actually was one of the people that I grew up listening to. You get what I mean? But John Legend, I would say, really influenced me when it comes to piano, and also Alicia Keys was one of the people that I used to listen to growing up, and I used to listen to Brandy, a lot of Brandy, but you know, Usher Raymond, oh my God, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Usher.
So you're like an R&B fan,
like purely R&B fan.
All right, something we have in common there. This one is a bit on the tricky side. No artist really wants to classify their music in any way, form, or another because it limits them in one scope or another. But for the sake of having to be in an industry, there are categorizations of music. Of course. How would you classify the music that you sing? Is it Afro pop? Is it Afro jazz? Is it R&B?
Yeah. My music is, let me just say it's Afro vibe because I can really tap into any Afro vibe because I'm really in love with Afro music, Afro fusion. Like I can, like, but let's just say I'm Afro pop because I really love, you know, the Afro.
African
culture, exactly. Like I mix it with R&B. Sometimes you can actually hear a bit of R&B in my singing in the Afro beats and all that. But at the same time, I'm also like, you know, I dance. So most of my music also I like it to be up tempo. But because I also play and all that, so sometimes I like to chill.
So you have it on a low tempo.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're gonna get into the tricky part of the questions for today, and probably it's gonna be the most trickiest one I'll ask. You're a part of a bigger group. I'll say it was a dynamic group. It had a vision. It had something that musical groups in Zimbabwe didn't have then. And probably at that time when people were listening to, say, urban grooves, you guys were out there in the sense of you were different. You were totally different.
True.
What happened for the band to split up? I mean, it was pretty sudden for a lot of fans. No one really knew it. I'm just
you know, I'm exclusively gonna say this. I think, you know, when we were South Africa, we really inspired a lot of people to do Afro pop also, and I really loved Afro pop. But what got us to split was because we just wanted to, you know, experience ourselves just beyond our comfort zone of being a group. You get what I mean? So we wanted to experiment. Kuti, you know, Takura wanted to do his thing. I wanted to do my thing and experiment and see, okay, fine, what's our strengths? What can we do? How far can we go? You get what I mean? And then, if time allows us, we'll come back together. But like you say, like I will always say this, like in every partnership, of course, there's
going to be a point.
There's going to be this and that. So we just said, you know what, let's just take our time. Let's see what we can do and then come back together. So
can we expect a future project sometime soon? Because you guys are literally the biggest voices that you can get out within the specific genre, within that group. Because the elements of the music that you guys did and things that you're doing separately as artists, that would, if you were to come together, make it unique. Are there any ideas towards having to do something in the future that would really inspire?
To be honest with you, I would really love to work with my brother and do a song, and we can reignite South Africa. But at the same time, you know, still
maintain your independence,
maintain our individualism and all that. Yeah.
Okay, something we can look forward to. So, in your mind, here's the easy ones that you like. What would you say is your biggest hit so far?
My biggest hit. I mean, that's a no-brainer. My biggest hit was "Excuse Me." You know, that song. You know, I would say it was my biggest hit because one day I'm walking in Chitungwiza because that's where I grew up. So I Famba in the streets, and then these kids started singing the song. They didn't know the face, but they were just singing it in the streets. And all that, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing. And you know, sometimes I felt an edge to just go and say, it's me.
It's me, dude.
But I was just like, let me move. And then so I think Excuse Me is actually my solo biggest
track. Exactly. Okay, that's cool. So to all the people out there, Zolconnect with Adrian Tate. If you've got a song that you want to hear Adrian Tate sing, please just put it down there and we'll be able to choose it, and you might be lucky enough to hear him, even if it's a cover, right?
Yeah, no.
All right, he says no, but just give us a track that he does and just ask him to play for you, and we'll be looking out for your track. So I've got a couple of questions that really have to do with your career as a musician and the industry in which you work in. Look, I've asked this question before to another artist I interviewed, and it was regarding how music is distributed in Zimbabwe. Before, when I was growing up, there was ZMC, there was Grammar Records, and there used to be all these cassettes and radios, and you could go to spin along and buy a CD and a cassette. Now it's totally opposite. You've got a bunch of guys in the studio running around with CDs trying to make a living from your music without you eating.
Yeah.
How do you see the future of music distribution going for you as an artist?
To be honest with you, I always say this, like I don't know what happened because we destroyed the music system that was there in Zimbabwe. Because the days of Grammar Records and MC, like you're saying, there was a proper system that artists would be signed and their CDs will be owned through a label. You couldn't get any CD from an artist in the street because there was a system and there were laws that actually protected artists, that also protected the labels. But because the system was broken and shattered now, and that respect for art and music, and not just music even, just art in general has like died down.
Because it's your intellectual property at the end of the day.
Yes, because people actually don't understand that music is intellectual property. You get what I mean? You've
put down work
for it.
Yeah.
So, so it pains me when I see someone else selling a CD of my music in the streets, and at the same time I can't do anything because there is no system. So even if I go to the people and I report them to the police,
there's nothing.
How are they going to pay me? Or you get what I mean? At the same time, I also need, because the system is broken, I also need my music to be pushed out there to a lot of people. Because just 10,000 people in Harare don't do well. You get what I mean? You need another 10,000 from Gweru and all that and all that. So sometimes you also get to revert to it as a marketing strategy. So it's all about strategizing and knowing, okay, fine, how can I take the biggest advantage of the situation? Okay, people are selling my music. Okay, how can I partner with the person that could sell that music? So that I also get to reach to a lot of people and my music go out there. You get what I mean? So
in this sphere of digital music, this is the direction that most artists are going in. Where they're putting out their music on Spotify, on iTunes, and so on. Do you see this as something that is viable for the Zimbabwean community, or does Zimbabwe need to have its own version of Spotify? Does it need its own digital distribution channel that actually caters to us? Because I'm not so sure if many people out there have got my card, my Visa card, taking music off iTunes. But yet it's a guy who we can easily talk to here.
Yeah, well, to be honest, to be quite frank with you, like, social media has made it very easy for you to do a lot of things, In India, like, for example, I always tell people, in India, I always sell my music, I just don't send it for free. You get what I mean? If you want my music, there's a WhatsApp number that you go there. Actually, I'm talking to you. If you want my music, there's a WhatsApp number.
Pay.
Get $1 or more if you want to support. Put it in my Eco Cash. I'll send you the tracks. You get what I mean? That's how we support each other. Because at the end of the day, the time that we spend creating this just for you guys is really like, you can't. Sometimes I wish I would invite everyone to just come into the studio and see what we do. They can have a better appreciation of the kind of effort we put in. But at the end of the day, people care about results.
So essentially,
I would say, well, on iTunes they are good because there are also other Zimbabweans who are outside of Zimbabwe who have access to these apps. You get what I mean? So it's a must for you to put it there, because at the same time you also need to go out there and perform for those same people. Also, you need to put your music there because if you're going on international level and standards, you can't go out there and expect to collab with Davido and then you come and say you don't have your music on, on social platforms. So yeah.
So speaking of, like, you already hinted at something I wanted to ask you on. It's a big world out there. Africa is big. You've got a nice set out there. When excuse me, you've got videos on YouTube. People have been seeing you. Who do you want to collaborate with in Africa? To also just expand the horizon, get yourself out there.
Dope. Before I go to the rest of Africa, I would love to collaborate with XQ and Winky D. I don't know how we're gonna do that, and Amara Brown. So you guys, please, and Tammy Moesh. Tammy's good. So please. Well, the rest of Africa, everyone who follows me knows, but I love techno. Techno inspired me. He also inspired me to do Chikoka. You can actually feel a bit of that techno vibe in it. Exactly. I would love to collaborate with Davido. I'd love to collaborate with Mayor Kun is actually good, and I would love to collaborate with Yemi Alade. I feel like we should get that, that thing.
Would you ever consider doing something that is outside your comfort zone, which would probably like house or something like that? Would you ever consider doing something like that?
Actually, I actually been thinking about it. I was like, Adrian, what else can we do? besides you love him, we know you love Afropop, but so you see, expect a lot of things. I've got a lot of surprises. I've actually done a house song before on my album called Grateful, so you can even check it out. It's called Ndoji Ripo. It's actually a dope track. A lot of people love it, but yeah, I'm experimenting. I think you're gonna hear also a lot of some R&B, kind of tropical vibes in there and all.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite performance venue? Where have you performed at? Where you feel like, damn, this is the best day of my life?
The best day of my life was when we opened for Davido in 2014. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, 10,000, 15,000 people, and it was my first time being performing our own songs in front of a lot of people like that. That was crazy. And the other time that I remember was when I was in grade 7, when I was put on stage at church. It's like 5,000 people, and I had to sing. It was a competition, and I won. But yeah, that was also one of my, I would say, amazing moments, because, yeah, that was one of my amazing moments.
All right, so literally, I've been asking and talking. This is the chance for you to actually show off your talent right now. And guys, if you're out there and if you really want to hear him sing something that he's done before, or something that you think that will really get your heart pumping, please just put it down there and we'll be able to just ask him to sing the song. So Mr. Adrian Tate, before you sing your song, just let them know what your social media handles are and you get to it.
Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Adrian Tate, and my social media handle is Adrian Tate Music on Twitter, Instagram, IG, Facebook, Adrian Tate Music. If you just search, come on guys, you won't miss me. You'll find me.
Take it away, Mr. Adrian Tate.
You know what? I just think let me introduce my new song that I'm gonna do. But this is a song that is actually out. It's called Chikoka. Usafunduke chikoka akamuduze chikoka usandichire chikoka chikoka usafunduke chikoka akamuduze chikoka usandichire chikoka ndiriko gahora unebati kunge $1 million na you're just my type iwe uringoda thick thighs mamacita be my señorita holy water margarita kunaka serevita girl let me hold ya put me teen all around ya amenoka iwe zokundita so that I will closer say chikoka usafunduke chikoka akamuduze chikoka usandichire chikoka usafunduke chikoka akamuduze chikoka usandichire chikoka say your body hot like fire wind that thing don't tire chiuno chako chiri dangerous baby take me higher baby Gaia shut change the titty to fire but dance slow to chichimanya it's a situation baby fire girl let me hold ya pull me teen all around ya amenoka iwe zokundita so that I will closer chikoka usafunduke chikoka akamuduze chikoka usandichire chikoka usafunduke chikoka akamuduze chikoka usandichire chikoka say thick thighs mamacita big mama thick thighs mamacita big chikoka thick thighs mamacita thick mama thick thighs mamacita big chikoka say chikoka usafunduke chikoka akamuduze chikoka usandichire chikoka
usafunduke chikoka akamugize chikoka usandishikire chikoka
There we go.
I'm still trying to find the song for you to play from the requests.
Wow.
The ones that are topping out on the list are Ekeskuzu and Manyemwe.
In Manyemwe. Oh, wow.
So the choice is yours. Oh yeah, and shout out to Sheila Wititi. She says, "Unogona kuimba ndipo zvaonoita."
Zvaonoita. You make me feel high. I'm in no zonita iwewe.
So the question is, shall it be Manyemwe kana kuti Ekeskuzu?
I don't know. What do you think, guys? Excuse me? Manyemwe. Okay, fine. So we're gonna do Manyemwe for you guys. It's also one of my favorite songs from my album. So here we go.
Yeah, go ahead, my guy.
I pray to God every day, yeah. Kushikata bachembere, babe. I wanna take you anyway, 'cause baby tino Tanzania, you and any kissing the rain, kana jaita about you a ring. Tawasiavane godo mu brain, mudi wa ingu vachete. You don't have to worry, pete. When you hear the song, baby, no, diwe wangu chete, yeah. Unondi pasa manyemwe, unondi pasa manyemwe, unondi pasa manyemwe, unondi pasa manyemwe. Cause baby, I promise chakuchengeta. Oh na na, see, I'll be a soldier, you man. Usambochke, baby, usavunduke. Give you a 10 out of 10, baby, no stress. Love you kasama day. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save your day. Don't you worry about a thing. You and unondi pa manyemwe. Say, unondi pasa manyemwe. Unondi pasa manyemwe. Oh no, unondi pasa manyemwe. Unondi pasa manyemwe. Manyemwe,
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a superstar. Great voice, great song, great singing. It's been such a pleasure. I've actually been asking people around here to tell us exactly what it is that I want to ask you. So there's a question here that says, just one moment, I actually saw it before. How long have you been in the music industry for?
How long? How long have I been in the music industry? Since I was 18. Wow,
And how old are you now?
7 years. 7 years. Oh my God. Oh, actually, I'm just 25 guys. I'm not that old. I know a lot of people think I'm older than that, but I'm just 25. Yeah.
But no, it has actually been a pleasure, Adrian. I think out of most people I've actually got to have a chance to spend around, you're an inspiring person. You sing beautifully. If I had a chance to serenade girls, I'll bring you along with me all the time.
Well, we should do that. We should do that. Let's plan something,
So would you like to do another verse before we do an outro? Because I'm pretty sure, because all I'm seeing here is just more requests for you to sing.
More requests? Oh
yeah.
My God. What do they want me to say?
Well, we did Chikoka, we did Manyemwe, and then there's Zolconnect.
Chikoka, Manyemwe. Okay, fine, guys. Let me just give you a preview of a new song that I'm going to release very soon, and it's called Body Fire. So if you're a girl out there and you know your body is fire and all that, Coca-Cola bottle or whatever. Yeah. So let me do this. So the song is called Body Fire. So it goes like,
Baby, tell me what you need, yeah. Cause ndanakirwa nimi mami, yeah. I was hoping to be your papi, yeah. Cause I like the way that you're moving your body. Don't you break my heart, baby, give me your love, oh, yeah. Rico feel your vibe, the tite collabo, oh. What I'm feeling inside is true, believe me, yeah. There's nothing I will not do. I'm drooling all over you, baby, cause your body is fire. You got my temperature higher, say, body, fire. Tonight you're all I desire. Body, fire. You got my temperature higher. Body, fire. Tonight you're all I desire. So baby stay, let me appreciate. Tell your friends I need you, honey. Cause ndoda kuyenda niwe, akunanda chuza iwe. Ain't nobody get in the way. Mamfana vangu ndiwe. Say, don't you break my heart, baby, give me your love, oh. Say, Rico feel your vibe, gatite collabo, yeah. What I'm feeling inside is true, believe me, yeah. There's nothing I will not do. I'm drilling my love for you. Go sing with me, guys. Say, body, fire. You got my temperature higher. Say, body, fire. Tonight you're all I desire. Say, body, fire. Hey, you got my temperature higher. Body, fire. Tonight you're all I desire.
Adrian Tate, it has been a pleasure. It has been a memorable one. Yeah. You're a talented artist.
Thank you so much.
We hope to have you again in season 2.
Season 2.
Are we going to have him again in season 2?
Thank you. Watch out for Adrian Tate season 2.
Once again, it is Zolconnect TV. Just remember that you can always enjoy Zolconnect episodes every Friday. We might be taking a break in December, but we will come back with more fire and more exciting artists, interesting people, and more conversations around. Probably going to be reloaded in a different way in 2019 because we always have to switch up things. And always remember to download your MyZol app for all your payments and all your needs. And if you're still wondering if there is the pros for rewards, please just keep on paying and using the channels which are prescribed to you and keep on earning yourself some pros. We're going to be having some great prizes coming on soon. So please just remember, Zol Zimbabwe is here for you and you deserve to live like this. And if you want more, just remember just to drop us stuff in the inbox and we'll definitely get in touch with you and we'll let you know what's going on. So thanks again, Adrian Tate. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, man, for having me, man.
Any last words?
It's really, the last words that I have for you guys is whatever you're dreaming and whatever you put your mind to do, just know that you will be successful. Just keep on going, keep on believing, and don't stop.
Right.
That's my words for you.
Thanks again, and have a good afternoon and enjoy your weekend. Keep safe.